a very warm welcome. I am Ruchi Sharma. We have got you all the latest news and updates from the blockchain technology world. But first, let's take a look at the headlines. India may levy GST on crypto exchanges float. Grayscale may sue SEC if denied to launch spot ETF. Bitcoin trades above $47,400 on big investors' demand. Bitfarms report 33% Q4 revenue growth of $60 million. Mahindra and Mahindra to launch NFT of Thar SUV. Greenidge to triple mining capacity after securing funding of $100 million. Government says 11 Indian crypto exchanges evaded GST. Sushil Kumar Modi pleads for higher tax on cryptocurrencies. India's tax department is closely studying crypto exchange transactions, especially those involving procurement of crypto assets that are traded in India. The department is of the view that some or all the elements of the exchange floats can attract additional goods and services tax or GST, reports said. Indian crypto exchanges, especially the large ones, typically hold a large chunk of crypto assets in their overseas entities set up outside the country. This results in very little actual holding of assets locally. Once a buyer places an order, cryptocurrency exchanges transfer assets to the Indian entity from their offshore offices to match the trade. Some exchanges tend to match trades between buyer and seller. In many cases, the buyer or the seller is based outside India, but the trade happens through the exchange. The tax department is closely studying whether these transactions could also attract additional GST. Grayscale might sue the SEC if it does not approve its application for spot Bitcoin ETF, Michael Sonaneshan, CEO of the asset management company, said in a televised interview. The world's largest digital currency asset manager first filed to convert its flagship trust, which is inferior to the currently prohibited spot Bitcoin ETF structure, in April 2021. Since then, the SEC has approved the first futures-backed Bitcoin funds, but all applications for a spot product have been rejected. Referring to the type of suit, Sonaneshan said all options will be considered. The SEC has until July 6 to determine whether it will allow for the conversion of the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust into a Bitcoin spot exchange-traded fund. The Grayscale CEO also stressed on the need for the industry and investors to reach out to the SEC in response to its request for comment from the public. The regulator has given issuers, investors, and other interested parties 240 days to submit input. The period closes in early July. Bitcoin climbed to three-month high on expectations of wider adoption amid demand from financial institutions and crypto fraternity. Institutional bond investors shifted focus to cryptocurrencies after Fed Chairman Jerome Powell said interest rates could rise quicker than previously expected to combat high inflation and raise the possibility of a 50 basis point hike in rates in May. Interest among institutional investors over the past 2 weeks, including financial service giants BlackRock and Goldman Sachs, also buoyed crypto markets. Bitcoin received a boost after Luna Foundation Guard announced plans to create a Bitcoin reserve of $3 billion to promote a truly decentralized economy. Reports said that the foundation's Bitcoin wallet has swelled by roughly $1.1 billion worth of the coins. The optimism among investors caught bears unaware, forcing them to liquidate their positions. Data showed that currently long investors far exceeded short position holders in the ratio of 60-40. Bitcoin was recently seen trading near $47,400, up over 1% in the past 24 hours. Thar, the second biggest cryptocurrency, was trading near $3,300, up nearly 6% in a similar time frame. Global cryptocurrency market capitalization climbed over $2.1 trillion, up over 1% in the past 24 hours. Canadian crypto miner Bitfarms on Monday morning reported revenue of $60 million for the fourth quarter of 2021, up 33% from $45 million in the third quarter and up 426% from the fourth quarter of 2020. The company reported full-year revenue of $169 million for 2021, up 383% versus 2020. The company mined 1,045 Bitcoin in Q4 at an average price of $8,000 per coin versus an average of $7,500 a year earlier. Bitfarms, as of year-end, held $126 million in cash and 3,301 Bitcoin valued at about $153 million based on a price of $46,300 per BTC. Auto major Mahindra & Mahindra has become the first Indian automotive original equipment manufacturer to enter the NFT space with the release of its first tranche of tokens. The first NFT offerings from Mahindra will be based on the Thar SUV and will be released in collaboration with Tech Mahindra. This first ever series comprises 4 NFTs that will be put up for sales via an auction starting today on Tech Mahindra's NFT marketplace named Mahindra Gallery. All proceeds from the auction will go towards Project Nanhi Kali to support the education of underprivileged girls in India. Greenidge Generation Holdings, the owner of a large crypto mining center in upstate New York, has secured $100 million to fund its growing operation in the US. The financing includes an $81.4 million loan from an affiliate of NYDIG and a $26.5 million promissory note with an affiliate of B. Riley Financial Incorporation. The company is planning to triple its data center capacity to 4.7 EH per second this year. With the vast majority of the capacity expansion focused outside of the company's original site in New York, Greenidge recently started Bitcoin mining in a new location in South Carolina, which according to the company already accounts for 15% of its aggregate hash rate after 3 months. The government collected 96 crore rupees, including interest and penalty, from 11 crypto exchanges from evading goods and services tax. Information submitted in the parliament showed the GST investigation department detected a total evasion of 81.54 crore rupees by crypto exchanges that included WazirX, CoinDCX and CoinSwitchKuber. Pankaj Chaudhary, Minister of State for Finance, said in a written reply. Data showed that Zanmai Labs, which operates as WazirX brand, evaded rupees 40.5 crore. WazirX exchange is managed by Zanmai Labs and cryptocurrency WRX is owned by Binance Investment Company Limited, Seychelles. The total recovery was about rupees 50 crores from the exchange, which includes interest and penalties. The exchange provides options to a trader to transact in rupee or WRX. The WRX has to be purchased from the WazirX platform. The department has alleged that during the investigation, it came to the notice of officials that the taxpayer used to collect revenue from commissioned as trading fees, deposit fees, and withdrawal fees. CoinDCX came second on the list with an evasion of 15.7 crore rupees, followed by CoinSwitchKuber and Geotis Technologies. These exchanges paid back rupees 17.1 crore and rupees 3.5 crore, respectively, including interest and penalty. Sushil Kumar Modi, Member of Parliament from Bihar, asked the government to increase tax on cryptocurrencies from the current rate of 30% as the asset class was speculative and countries such as Japan, Germany, France and Austria had higher incidences of taxes, with some countries levying as high as 55% on it. The lawmaker also called for hiking the GST on sale of cryptocurrencies from the current 18% level. Modi compared cryptos to lottery, casino betting, gambling and horse racing. In all these activities, 28% GST is imposed on the total transaction value. He urged the GST Council to consider imposing similar GST on the total transaction value of crypto. Modi claimed that around $8 billion worth of crypto assets stored in private crypto wallets are expected to go out of the country after the new tax laws come into effect from April 1. Stating that the Information Technology Act is 20 years old, he said it should be drafted afresh so that the current and future challenges can be met. That's all in the bulletin for now. Keep watching Crypto TV.